Steak is amazing protein. It is my favorite, second only to brisket, and my two favorite cuts of steak are ribeye and New York strip. Today, we're going to be doing an experiment with ribeye to try to get the best taste, texture, and looks. We went to HEB and we found a 3-pack of ribeyes on sale, USDA choice ribeyes, and they're bone-in ribeyes. So with one, I want to do just a plain and simple shake of Unclestevesshake and Chupacabra Chop House blend and dry brine it. Yes, dry brine it. And then for the second one, we are going to make some Cosmos Q Reserve blend beef injection. I use that for my competition briskets and it's absolutely amazing. So I really want to see how it reacts to a steak on a quick cook. In a brisket, I have a long cook to really break down some of those things and allow those phosphates to work. And I'm kind of curious if it's going to end up being too chewy and if the flavor profile is worth the texture ding that I'm going to take. For the third one, we're going to marinate it in that same injection. May as well use it. I don't want to waste it. You make a third of the powder to 2 cups of water, and it makes up that whole thing. So we didn't want to waste it, so we poured that into a quart bag, and we've been letting it sit for 2 hours in the fridge. Now we're starting up our Weber. I've got a chimney of charcoal started up. I'm about to dump it in the Weber, throw my grates on, and then put my grill grates on top of that so we have those beautiful char marks. I've got a state competition coming up, and I want to practice how I play. The only difference here is steaks are a little smaller, they're choice and not prime, and they have a bone in them. We'll see how it goes. Before we get these steaks on here, I'm going to make sure that my grill grates are put down and those coals are screaming hot. We want to be cooking right around 600 degrees. I'm going to hit the grates with a little bit of duck fat before we throw the steaks on there. And the 2 steaks that didn't get any seasoning yet are going to get a light coat of Uncle Steve's original shake and then some Chupacabra Chop House blend. I may throw just an extra dusting of the Uncle Steve's on the other steak as well to make up for that was soaked in already. We'll get them on there, get them cooked up. Wow guys, these look absolutely amazing. I don't know if the injection or marinade actually did anything for the looks of it, but they look amazing. This is the just dry rubbed, dry brined, this is the marinated, and this is the injected all the way over there to the other side. So let's go ahead and cut into them. My Uncle Steve's shake knife. I absolutely love this thing. Let's go ahead and cut into them, see how they look on the inside. First, we've got the dry brine. Cuts great. Got beautiful color. Okay. Try the marinated. Cuts great. Let's see, we cut right down the fat skin of that spinalis. Then I cut into the bone. There we go. Looks beautiful. Great color there. Now we try this one. The injected cuts really nice. Exactly opposite of what I expected it to be. Beautiful color again. So we're gonna cut a bite of each one. And we'll try each one of these. So I'll start with the injected spinalis. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Very rich. Very strong, tender. I expected it to be a little chewy. Not at all what I expected, in a good way. Marinated. Very good again. A little more beefy flavor, but not as much savoriness as the injection. Just as much tenderness, great texture. All right, let's try the dry brine. Not quick here. Man, that seemed more juicy than all of them. Not at all what I expected. All three of these ways are amazing. None of them turned out badly. I don't know. I'm curious to see if the rest of the injected steak is just as tender as the spinalis. I'm going to cut in right now because after cutting into that steak, I found that the injected steak did have a little bit of an anomaly. Everywhere that it was injected actually was cooked a little bit less. Even though it temped out at 130 degrees when I pulled it off the grill, it was looking like it was blue rare. And so my idea is that the injection actually retarded that area. The phosphates in that injection actually retarded the cooking of the meat in that area that it directly affected. It didn't taste bad. The tenderness was there, the juiciness was there. It just looked blue rare. It seemed a little bit rare, but it didn't seem like a blue rare by texture, just by look. So something interesting to find there. Love you guys. Subscribe. See more cook videos here. Peace.